going down, world? Welcome to the 40s. I go by the name Black Pegasus. And today I am checking out the one and only the Police, the legendary, the iconic, Police. Every little thing she does is magic. I mean, it kind of sounds like we being pretty straightforward in the title. We will see. You never know with artistry. But every little thing she does is magic, you know. I get it from that title. I'm like, okay. You in love, buddy. She can't do no wrong, man, huh? Anyways, their music, man. I think, you know, in the past, before I started doing reactions, there was something about Sting and the Police that I confused with U2 and Bono. And I don't know why. Let me know if there's any, like, why I would parallel them in my mind, because I wasn't really familiar with their music or able to differentiate what was what, you know. As I'm doing reactions now, I'm like, oh, snap. Anyways, we're only 21 seconds in, and this kind of, I don't know, it just kind of makes me want to move. But we'll see where it goes. If you're here for a first-time reaction, like, share, comment, subscribe, and welcome back to the channel.
They tease him a lot, black peas on the spot. Welcome back, 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 welcome back. 40.
All right, I got the logo down and pulled the video up. Don't forget to support the original content on the channel. Also, if you wanted to check out my other channel, Pegasus vs. the World, over there I do commentary. Over here is where we do the music and the music reactions. If you wanted access to these reactions early, there is a link in the description to our membership. Gives you that access. Big catalog of reactions that haven't been released to the public yet. And I update it every single day, so you can have some fun in there. Regardless, there's never an obligation. And just thank you guys for the support. Big shout out to the members on the channel. Let's get this one rolling. Now, I am watching this from the Police. I don't know why they named themselves the Police. I still, to this day, don't know. Maybe that's something I should look up. Anyway, this is their official YouTube channel. Please go over there and watch this independent of the reaction. Stream their music. What I do isn't a substitute for their original works, and I always want to put that on the forefront. So other than that, man, if y'all ready for it, let's see what's cracking here. This is the Police. Every little thing she does is magic. So before we go into the hook again, I love how they always have like this reggae influence type of thing going on with them. However, I don't know why this is happening. This is my jukebox brain. Okay, let's see where we ended this. This is at 1:13. Why isn't the time changing? Because this isn't 1:13 over here. It just says 1:13 everywhere. So I don't know. Okay, let me just do this. Oh, this is at 2. We'll just go at 2 minutes. Okay. So I talk about this thing, jukebox brain, where my brain kind of jumbles together sounds and stuff. But check this out real quick. Why is this part of the song giving me the energy of Peter Gabriel? In your eyes, dun, 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 your eyes, dun, 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 your eyes. Dun, dun. You know what I'm talking about? But it's not the whole thing. And this doesn't, I'm not implying that it sounds like, but there's just an energy like in this moment. I'm hearing and feeling parts of like that Peter Gabriel. Have to tell a story of 1,000 rainy days since we first met. Right here. I don't know. I just there's something about the energy there just was reminiscent to me of in your eyes, the dun dun dun, your eyes. Okay, but it's totally different. It's absolutely different. I'm not saying they're the same by any means. Just there's an energy there, frequency that's getting jumbled up in my brain signals. But what I would like to say is the lyrics. So I always like the vocal performance of Sting. I haven't heard anything where he hasn't absolutely just massacred the track in a good way. The music, the production, and I really like that change up, how we go from this part that I was telling you the energy reminds me of in your eyes, but that energy of the actual production and the music, and then going into this more dancing, like every little thing does this magic. Like, it's awesome, right? But the storyline is I think it's very relatable to a lot of dudes, especially if you didn't have there's some dudes that just have this confidence. They're good with women, and maybe it's not naturally. Maybe they grew to be that good with women or whatever. But I think this is reminiscent of those years where you're learning about women, or, you're just, I wouldn't say obsessed, but yeah, like it's just the girl's almost out of your league. You're stumbling over your words. You don't know how to say how you really feel, and she's even maybe rocking with you. Like, he's cute. I like him. But you just don't got it. It is a big thing. You got to have it. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's what he's talking about. Like, stumbling over your words, and I don't know if these lyrics are right that are closed caption, because I thought he said an old fashioned type of way. That's what I heard the lyrics say, but on here it said fear or something. So don't get tripped up by the lyrics here. I'm just trying to listen. But yeah, man, it's funny. Like, he's so enthralled with this woman that he's just struggling saying how he really feels towards her. I like it. This is that old school, like, I think all men have been through this at some capacity, and women too, it maybe. But I think it's kind of men's job to kind of, I don't know, take the lead, kind of be like, hey, girl, I like to approach the woman to try to, until recent years, the gender role was men to approach women, right? So that's all I'm saying. Must I always be? Every little thing she does is magic. Everything she do just turn me on. Even though my love before was tragic, never know my love for her goes on. Every little thing she does is magic. Everything she do just turn me on. It might be in Jamaica. Even though my love before was tragic, never know my love for her goes on. This is a standout track. This track is just crazy. You know, I was introduced really to like some of the Police's work by watching Ren, the homie Ren, busking, performing in the streets, doing covers. And the one that caught me off guard the most was Walking on the Moon. And I really love Walking on the Moon. But this one's got something to it too. Like this is a standout. The other thing, it's funny because the more I do these old school reactions, I am able to see the influence that Sting and David Bowie have had on Ren specifically. And it's so cool to see him kind of grow into his own thing, but also be able to see a tad bit of influence from some of these classic records. Wow. This song musically went a lot of different places too, because he went into that like it was just like, I don't know, man. You know, I always wonder from the position of the artist, like if I was Sting or if I was in the Police right now and I went back and watched this video, how would I feel? Yo, remember we were acting all crazy in the studio and da-da-da. Remember I don't know if they were in Jamaica, but remember we were in Jamaica on the drums and the thing fell off the truck. You know how there's these visuals that people see, but there's a lived experience for the person who actually went through it. And it's just like, I don't know. I like that kind of stuff because I'm a rapper, and sometimes I'll see someone like my first music video on YouTube, I think was on this channel. It's called Keep On Moving and came out in 2006. And my mom and dad and brother are in the video, and my mom, rest her soul. And sometimes just going back, seeing it just makes me smile. I think about the day when we were shooting it, the problems we had with, you know, this, that, and the other, and having to, you know, adapt in the moment, blah, blah, blah. So I just wonder, you know, something like, because it just seems like they were having a great time. And you look back like, dude, man, that was super cool, you know? Anyways, let me know what I got, what I missed. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.
Thank you for being some man. 40 years down the road, back again. FUQ, boy.